Revelation 2855. From the 20th of August 1943. Admonition to his servants on earth to be busy. This is my will, that you enlighten your fellow human beings, that you proclaim the gospel to them, that you preach love to them and show them the path which leads to me, that you teach them my commandments which only require a life of love, so that they attain wisdom through love, so that they enter a state of light, a state of knowledge and strength. People only lack the knowledge of pure truth, but this lack has a disastrous effect, both spiritually and earthly. As soon as humanity is not in the truth, it moves into a state of darkness which causes confusion, which triggers chaos and causes it to miss the right path. It no longer recognizes the goal and pursues paths that lead far away from the goal. People fall into spiritual distress which they try to numb with earthly pleasures and delights. Their souls are starving and hungry for strength, for guidance and the right direction, for they realize very well that they are taking a wrong path as soon as they seriously think about their lives. And you should strengthen them. You should draw their attention to their state of darkness, you should try to kindle a ray of light in them, to bring my word close to them and point them to the actual purpose of earthly life. You should try to make my teaching of love accessible to them, to determine them to practice love in order to be able to feel its effect. You should use every opportunity to present their earthly task to them and make my will known to them, which only consists of them submitting to my will, that they prove their love for me through love for their neighbor, and that they strive towards me and thus towards the right goal. This is your task which I urge you to do, for you can cause infinite blessings through it. You can help many people in their spiritual hardship, although it depends on their will whether your mission is successful. Nevertheless, for the time being it is necessary to inform them of my will so that they can take a stand on it themselves. In the dark spiritual night a little light is truly needed to illuminate the night, and anyone who eagerly receives the ray of light, who allows it to take effect on him, will also feel the benefit of it and long for increased abundance of light. I send a ray of light to all people through my messengers. And wherever my word is proclaimed, my messengers are active. The more successful they are, the more willing they are to serve me, and the more loving their hearts are to alleviate their fellow human beings' hardship. I am constantly anxious to help people and to show them the only viable path which leads upwards. My love constantly seeks to bring them help, and therefore I need you, my servants on earth, to lend me your hearts and your mouths so that I can speak to people through you. And therefore you must not oppose my will with your will, you must always and constantly be ready to serve, you must receive my word from me and pass it on, you must always regard yourselves as my organs which are active for me and only ever want to carry out my will. And you must consider that time is pressing, that you must not be lukewarm and indolent, that the adversity is unspeakably great and that your will helps to reduce this adversity. And thus you must constantly place yourselves at my disposal, you must let yourselves be guided by me, by the inner voice which urges you to do or not to do something. You must give in to this urge within you, always with your eyes turned towards me, always requesting my protection and guidance. And you will receive the strength to fulfill my will, you will be able to work beneficially for me and my word, you will bring help to countless souls in spiritual adversity. And my grace and strength will flow to you so that you will be able to accomplish what you would otherwise not be able to do as a human being. And my love will put into your mouth what you should say so that your work will be successful and blessed. Amen.